BrimBand is this tubular piece of plastic that I've invented and had manufactured, where it goes on the brim of a baseball cap. It's got a forward-facing flat side and a tubular section on the back with a small slit that attaches to the brim of the baseball cap. Here is a picture of the profile with the flat side, the U-shaped tubular section, the slit, and the hollow section that actually grips onto the hat by a pincer or friction fit. It's a whole new advertising medium, something totally new and unique. With the forward-facing flat side, you can put any logo, advertising, company logo. Now with the U-shaped portion in the back, that's what attaches to the hat. This is versatile in that I can put it on any hat. I can take it off one hat and put it on another hat. So if you have many hats, you're able to do whatever you wear it with whatever hat that you like. And it's also protective in some ways because the brim of a baseball hat, after a while, the cloth on the front can become worn by sunlight or water or sweat or whatever and become very thin, and the BrimBand can actually help protect that. My wife, Cheryl, washed my baseball hats one day in the washing machine, and after a few weeks the brim became quite tattered and kind of ugly looking. But one day I was wearing one of these hats in my garage, and I had the light bulb moment, so to speak. I was working on my sprinkler system that day, and I had a piece of landscape tubing in my hand. And so what I did was I took a razor blade and slit along the whole length of the tube, and then I started to slip it over the edge of the brim, and it seemed to hold really well. It cleaned up the hat brim and made it wearable again. I've always wanted to do a startup, find my own business and start it from the beginning and take it to wherever it was going to go. Sort of leaving a legacy, if you so to speak, for myself and my family. I enlisted the services of a good friend of mine who cannot be here with us today, but he is a technologist in the engineering field, and he is good with the CAD diagrams and the professional schematics through drafting. And he made me up some of these diagrams, as you can see from here. And what we did was we took those to a prototyping company up in Denver, and they made a model of this BrimBand from 3D printing. And when I got it back, I tried it on the hat, and it worked. So what happened after that, after we got the prototype back, I went to another company up in Denver who does plastic extrusion, and they were able to formulate or manufacture me a die that can be extruded, that extrudes plastic into what we have here, this current model. I then took it to the business incubator who I am working with, and they thought it was a really good idea, and they said I should go ahead and pursue it. I want to start the Kickstarter campaign because the current model is a little bit too bulky and thick. This area right now is a 1/2 inch, and what I would like to do is shrink it down to about 3/8 of an inch so it's less bulky, but still having plenty of room for the printing, the logos, and the advertising and whatnot. I also want to look into new printing options, such as the pad printing. Pad printing is something that is a specialized printer that works on irregular surfaces, printing logos and whatnot on pens or cups. this is an example of. Also would like to look into screen printing options, and of course purchasing lasers so that we can do the etching for personalization of the bands. What I am going to send you is a thank you card, and then I'm going to also put you on our Kickstarter Wall of Fame. And also we're going to have t-shirts made up with the company logo on them, with a founding sponsor of the BrimBand company printed on there as well with the logo. And depending on your level of support, you are also going to get a series of bands printed, personalized to you with your name, maybe your favorite team name, beer league team name, your child's name, with their number, maybe their position that they play on a sports team, with different lettering and colors of the bands that we will predetermine before we send them out. I'm hoping that you can support us in this project. For more information, please go to the Kickstarter page, as well as you can go to brimband.com for more information. Thank you very much.